Legend of Total War here with part 124, I think, of my Europa Barbarorum Let's Play campaign as the Seleucid Empire. Right, so previously I can't remember what I did. Did I conquer Lamonum on the last episode? I don't think so. I think that was the one before it. I can't remember. Anyway, it's winter. Fuck winter. What are we doing? There's people we gotta move around.
My lord? My lord?
Oh God, there was something I was supposed to do, but I don't know what it was. God, I got so many armies in... Oh, hang on. There was this guy over here. Right, yeah. There you are.
Sir,
Need to get him to Mediolanum.
forward!
There it is. I found you. I was looking for fucking half an hour for this guy. I found him.
Leaving the army. Move
He must have been hiding on a boat. And I must have merged those armies. I was looking in every settlement around here. Because I remember sitting... I was like, where the fuck are those goddamn chariots? And then boom, found you. Trying to hide, trying to get back to the army. You're going back for fucking retraining, bitch. You should have already been back by now. You were ahead of this guy. It's not the end of the world that he didn't get retrained. And, you know, like I said, when the empire gets this big, to manage every little aspect of it perfectly, without quick saving and quick loading, yeah, you're gonna make mistakes.
Yes, sir. Orders. Yes, sir. Leaving.
And I'm sure a lot of you are yelling at the screen going, it's in your fucking this, or it's in your fucking there, or wherever. But of course, you guys surely know by now. Okay, this is episode 124. At this point in time, only episode 13 is released, okay? I'm way ahead. And by the time you say, hey Legend, it's actually in the boat there, this campaign will be over. This campaign will be over within about 8 days for me. Because that's my time frame. I've got to finish this in 8 days. Oh, that's right. I need to rebuild. What are we doing here? Yeah, get that going. Well, at least I found him. I was really concerned like I accidentally disbanded him or something. So it's good to see that wasn't the case. So once these guys get here... Okay, this is they're just being idiots. I mean, I'm not interested really in fighting their armies. Because, you know, you kill one army and another one just pops out of the ground somewhere. I need to get to their cities.
Sir.
So I need to try and find a way to get in there by bypassing their armies. I mean, if their armies fight me, it's not that big of a deal. I mean,
Yes, master. Moving into position.
so they're up here as well. This settlement's undefended, but that doesn't mean that should be a reason to target it. I need to be targeting their regions that are recruiting just anything. I mean, most of what their soldiers are just vigiles, but still, they're sending so many at me all the time. I mean, that being said, it has slowed down a lot lately. I mean, it used to be like an army every single turn, but it's not like that anymore. Because if you have a look at them, they're really struggling. They're half the strength they used to be. Okay, I need to do the retraining stuff now. Now, I'm pretty sure I only need to deal with it here, and I think all of them can be retrained. So let's move on to the... Oh, hang on, what about over here? Yeah, let's move on to the next turn. Oh, well, that's just the general, right? Because he needs to go and govern up there.
Take down the fort. Orders.
Okay, cool. Yeah, nothing major from that. Yeah, come out here.
Moves depleted, sir. Orders. Forward. No more moves, sir. Build fort.
Okay, so bringing this guy on the boat, and
Ready.
fuck being honorable, I need to get these guys
Set sail.
down there.
Sir.
Good to see this is growing. We've already gotten rid of the culture penalty, so just get that done first. So Carthage is being more productive, but to be honest, I don't really know what productive means in this. Does it mean building more things, recruiting more things? I don't know. It could mean recruiting. Because I'm not really focusing on recruiting at all. Public order's bad, but it's not going to riot, I think.
Forward! No more moves, sir! Sir!
I somewhat feel like this guy here, who's a better governor than him, I should come over here and pick up half of his army, and then just leave him here. Maybe he can become a better governor.
My lord!
Okay, good. We can attack Galo-Roxolana. I think we should. The sooner we get it, the better. I'm all for fast but costly warfare, rather than taking your time and being a pussy about this shit. Let's just get in there and kill them. And what have they got? Oh, 3 generals bodyguard. Alright, we've got 7 pike units. That should be fine. Alright, what else is there to do? I'll do that in a moment. Let's see.
Ready to sail!
Fucking Navy rebel bastards.
Ready to sail!
Pirates, whatever.
Ready to sail! Sir! Ready to sail!
Could have sworn I had some guys over here supposed to be coming back.
Ships ready! Ready to sail!
It's like, or were they... Shit, I can't remember. What are you doing?
Assassin ready!
Doesn't matter. I don't need him anymore. Where did I put them?
Sir!
Okay, that must be them. The fuck? Why are they looking like they're going in this direction? Oh, damn it. I have done it again. These guys were already on the boat.
Sir! Leaving the army! Onward! Sir!
Okay, any chance you can get...
No more moves, sir!
Alright, good.
Ready to sail! Yes, sir! Leaving the army!
Alright, at least that got done.
My lord, move out! No more moves, sir! Sir!
Alright, we can certainly get moving with this, even though it won't be completely full. Let's get organized.
Yes!
So we're gonna go up here to Voldendino. I think so. Now, when you get there, you're gonna be really in this shit. I mean, they're gonna send a lot of forces at you, but this is a perfect settlement to take because we know that if we put the slingers up on the stone wall, we can fuck them up big time. And we got a lot of slingers here. However, the elephants aren't really gonna be of much use.
My lord! My lord! Orders! Onward! No more moves, sir! Sir! Orders!
Let's see.
Yes,
Then
Strategos.
you.
Onward!
And these.
Orders! Move out!
Oh, you're gonna be shitting me.
My lord! March! Sir!
I guess we're coming in 2
Yes,
groups.
Strategos.
But then again, if we get there in 2 groups... Hang on a second. How many cavalry do you have? 2.
My
Well,
lord!
where the fuck was this supposed to go? I have a feeling it wasn't supposed to come with us.
Sir! My
I
lord!
don't need to... I'll take them, of course.
Splitting the troops! My lord!
Shit, I don't know. Wasn't expecting it to be more than a full stack.
Yes, Strategos!
I'm gonna leave the chariots behind, just for now. We'll come back for them or something. I'll figure something out.
Fortify position!
Then again, if the chariots could make their way over here, that'll make them a full stack. Alright, you've already moved. Alright, let's take Gava Roxolana. Before we do that, let's hire some... Oh god, there's not many mercenaries. It's only 160. Too expensive. I mean, I've got the money for it, so it's not a big deal. It's just I don't think these guys are really going to be that useful. Fuck it, whatever. Let's do this.
Destroy them. Victory is near at hand. If all do their duty, it will be ours.
Alright, so, they've got 3 generals in here and some other horse archers. It would be good if we could waste their ammo first. So stay behind them, trying to get shot if you can. Keep these guys well out of it, I think. Shouldn't need my cavalry. These guys here, they're throwaway units, but later on we'll throw them away. When it comes to Sarmatian bodyguard, the best unit to take them down, definitely slingers. Alright, so yeah, come over here. I think what I need to do here is just move a little bit closer. Okay, which one do we want to shoot first? Possibly the noble Sarmatian horse archers, because they're easier to kill. Don't want them shooting at my slingers. It's why we've got these guys here. Let them shoot the armored units that are in loose formation. Okay, we're taking a bit of damage, but that's okay. That's why I brought these guys here, to die so that they can be revived. So they're quite easy to kill in comparison to them. It would have been better if we could have killed them all, but even in melee, they're a pain in the ass, so it's fine. But of course, these guys here are even more of a pain in the ass. They want to come back for more, do they? Fine with me. He's nearly dead. So what are we looking at percentages wise? 12%. Of course, majority of their army is actually still infantry, as far as numbers are concerned. Actually, probably not a majority, it's just a large portion of them. getting rid of them. Easier targets. Come on, just one guy left. You can do it. Good. Okay, that's one general down. I don't know if he had any ammo left, and I guess now we'll never know. Alright, there's still 2 generals left, and some infantry. If that's all, we're looking pretty good. Alright, get into tight formation now. You guys have done enough. I'm not gonna risk a fuck up you trying to get in there. Actually, stay in loose formation. Oh, not loose formation. Stay out of phalanx and just rush up to here. I'll be sending them in somewhat soon. Let them have a bit more of the fight. Okay, quickly assume this position here. Just everyone get on top of each other for it. Doesn't matter if they're shooting at us, we'll be fine. Like I said, they eventually run out of ammo. And that's the best time to wait for it, I suppose. It might seem a bit passive, but these are defensive units. Don't really want to get into this formation. Make sure this is as tight as possible. That might not have been a good idea, because if they even turn their back even for a second, they can get shot to absolute shit. Okay, so our total casualties so far, 5%. But what about in numbers? So 40, 50, 80, that's about 100 men, maybe a bit more than that. They're shooting, but it looks like they're trying to shoot this guy here. Okay, getting closer. Might end up regretting this, but we'll see. Okay, it's a fucking storm of missiles coming in here now. Jeez. The thing is, we can't pull back, we just get absolutely destroyed. Alright, you guys get in here quickly. I need you to help shoot them. And you, go and die. Now's the time to use the necromancy powers. I mean, They'll eventually run out of ammo, but then they'll charge in here. It'll be devastating. Come on, get into formation, for fuck's sake. Just idiots. See, here they come now. That's okay. Notice how I sent in the inexperienced ones. So, you know, they're just as vulnerable as experienced ones, but, you know, we can use them to, you know, increase their experience by the amount of damage they take. Alright, get over here. See, they can't get through now. Probably best you shoot the infantry. I don't think you're going to get any kills on the Summation Bodyguard. Kind of want to pull him back, but I know he'll get a large amount of recovery, so it'll be okay. I do want these guys to die, just not right this very second. Let them shoot their ammo first. Pathfinding's horrible. What can you do? Oh man, you're gonna get fucked as well. These Sarmatian bodyguards are just really damn strong. God, there's still that one there, and he's the strongest of them. That is going to be such a pain in the ass to kill. Okay, come around over here. I don't know. If you can shoot them in the back a little bit, I guess that might help. Okay, I'm fairly sure these two here, they don't worry, they will be restored. Not in full, but enough so that they still exist. Looks like you wiped out that unit, but used up most of your ammo, which is fine. This twirly whirly. They're going to struggle to get through this now. So these are my more experienced units, so they're better at fighting. You get over here. Still they're getting their ass handed to them. I need to pull him out. Problem is, they're so bad at pathfinding. Okay, we need someone to basically get their attention. So charge in there, so we can get this guy out of there. Because he won't get as much recovery, because he wasn't the first to take casualties. Asshole, get over here. You need to help. Let's hope he doesn't end up dead. Those guys charging into their rear there really helped things. Not many of them left. Damn, these generals are tough, especially when they got that much experience. An already overpowered unit with that much experience, not even pikes can stop them. Okay, that was him. So that's good, I guess. Killed before the rest of his bodyguard. Alright, you two, get over here as well now. Oh, they've still got ammo. Oh, whatever. These guys are just not taking any damage. What's the guy gotta do about to kill these guys? What the hell? I kinda need him to go around their rear. The thing is though, he's still there. I'll get off guard though. Yeah, you're facing the wrong way, idiots. Excuse me. And see if you can handle this from here on out. But our guys organize in stupid formations. Okay, our guys are forming up. Alright, good. Let's do this. Oh, God damn them. Come on, get into formation for fuck's sake. Okay, all three of their generals are dead now. See, when they're in formation, it goes much better. Getting them into formation, that's the hard part. ahead with one. Alright, let's have a look here. Okay, so all of our pike battalions, they're pretty good. They're actually in reasonable shape. The only units that are basically gone were the guys that we wanted to throw away. So, everything worked out. I mean, you're never going to fight a battle like that and not take any casualties. I mean, unless you starve them out. Which is just a dumb thing to do. Here's the thing, I've been going around looking around at like forums and things, having a look at what other people have done in regard to like Let's Plays. By Let's Plays I don't mean on YouTube, they did like forum Let's Plays, it's a different thing. I guess it was sort of before YouTube Let's Playing really came about. And you know, I was looking at one where they were at 214 BC, right? And they had half the empire I did. Half. And they were not playing on the hardest difficulty either. That being said, not everyone plays to be the best. Some people just play for historical reasons, just trying to, you know, recreate Antiochus' steps. But what I'd like to see though is if there's anyone out there that by 222 BC has managed to conquer this much, I'd be very interested to see how they did it. Two nomadisms here. I'd rather have that one. So what I'll have to do there is save it and load for it to recognize that it's got that building there. Alright, get the Sarmatian foot archers coming, so we can get the population down. And now, according to, from what I can see, they've only got the 2 settlements left. And that's it. Alright then, time for you to go meet up with your buddies over here, and go and piss them off at Gava Yazidga. And the good thing is you can always go to Tanais to get retrained from here on out. It's the perfect opportunity. Have you rested up? Yeah, I don't like that guy. Wait, I don't want you. Piss off.
Sir, sir, leaving the army. March.
I'll send him. You know what?
Sir. My lord.
Fuck off.
Sir, sir, orders. My lord.
So yeah, we get them to meet up. Doesn't matter if we lose a bunch of battles, because when this is finished... Oh, there's not that many people here. Or whatever. Then we can go back to Olbia instead. Or maybe I'll just send... here's what you can do. For an increased population. Tanais is... Hang on, where the fuck? Alright, send them around over here to increase its population. Because I have a feeling, you know, if I'm going to go up against this, let's be honest, I'm going to lose a few battles. When I see an army of that size, it's bound to have a few generals in it. And they're horse archers. They're armoured horse archers. Those are the problems. But we'll get them to thin them out so that our proper armies, they can go over there and mop them up with little effort. Because the thing is, our professional armies are better at winning battles, but they are harder to retrain. These guys here can't win battles for shit, but they're so easy to retrain and they're cheap.
Sir. March.
See if we can actually get you home this time.
Ready.
Alright, so what are we up to now? 123 settlements. Alright, let's build some stuff. What do we need here? Yeah, that of course. Okay, we've got heaps of money now, so I can afford to spend on whatever I feel like. Good, we can drop that down. Now what? Of course we need to focus on public order still. Oh shit, if I keep this up and keep spending on expensive stuff, I'm still gonna go broke. Okay, finally it's reached the point of stagnation. Finally. There's not really much else I can build here. Let's have a look at Rome. Now, is Rome profitable? Well, for one thing, I don't think we need these units here. I'm going to send them north. Okay. So we now need to make it work with what we've got here. So let's have a look. In Rome, I already built that, so that's good. That provides happiness and also population. And decreased trade. Probably won't need it eventually, but I'll keep that for now. 40% culture penalty, we can't ever get rid of that. I don't want to get rid of this. Wait a second. Hang on a second. This is not as good as Artigatus. Artigatus is 40%, this is 30%. I must have been under some sort of spell when I saw it. I was just like, I remember seeing like a 25% on each. It's quite possible that's what it was doing for them. Right, so that needs to be destroyed at some point. Well, in order to do that, we need to fix the public order. Because we need to get it at least to 105. I guess if we build up the marketplace enough, we'll eventually get the next level upgrade. That will increase population growth, but it will also give happiness. And a bit of money. Or whatever. Still, this is a troublesome region because it became bloody, as a huge city. It would have been much better if we conquered it as a large city. But we got here too slow. That being said, I got here pretty fast, I think. Considering, you know, all the other stuff that we were doing. I mean, it's up to you guys. If you think I'm going slow with this campaign, all you gotta do, show me someone who's done better. Or done faster. Remember, I'm not at all fucking interested in wins to loss ratios. Not interested in that kind of crap. If someone wants to say, oh look, I got 100% victory, never lost a battle. Anyone can fucking do that. I can do that as well. Okay, it's just a matter of, you know, make you being just ultra defensive. It doesn't mean anything. Galo-Romana up here. Yeah, we do want it to grow, but... Yeah, okay, do it. So I believe it was Sarah's that's here. And that public order's okay. Looking at Jupiter here. Yeah, that public order is not good enough. We're gonna have to replace that with Artigardus. Could increase that further, but even that's not enough. And also that really decrease our how much money we're making. Still got 36,000 left over, which is good, because I said, oh hang on, I'm not done yet. It's not much money, don't worry about that just yet. Okay, we need to be focusing on law, or just public order in general. Hang on, Arretium, yeah no, it's fine. It's Araminum that has the public order issues. But still has a general in there. Or governor, whatever. Okay, so that's fine. We got them moving. They only just conquered Limonum. I know the public order there's not good enough yet. Waiting on this governor to show up here.
Yes.
Actually, you might be better off coming over here and maintaining public order rather than disbanding. Maybe I'll even send a few more to come and help you. Because with this region here, I just wanted to get the population down. Don't necessarily need garrison there. Okay, I think that's all I needed to do. If there was something else, then I've forgotten.
Sir.
Okay. Let's move on to the next turn. Who the fuck is this? Oh, that's that that unit. Yeah, that's fine. Every fucking turn they do something stupid. They keep lifting the siege and then resuming it. Just buys me time. Building that fort there was just a great idea.
Orders.
It is going to take you a long time to get to where we need you to go.
Sir. Move out. Out of orders.
Move out. No more move,
Okay, he's almost
sir.
made it back.
Build fort.
Sir. Forward. Moves depleted, sir. Orders. Move out. No more moves, sir.
Oh, hang on. I left some of the units not fully repaired. It's too late now. I gotta send it back there just for them.
Set sail. Leaving the army. On ashore. No more moves, sir. Sir. Ships ready. Sir.
So they'll go out here and harass and just kill whatever they can. Just to get them organized. Yeah, 3 turns until surrender. It's been 3 turns until surrender for more than 3 turns.
Move out.
If they sally out, I mean, if they
Build fort.
besiege me here, it's their own fucking funeral.
Yes, strategos. Move out. Yes, strategos.
Just realised they're not going to fit in that army either. So I should send you to him. So that means you need to come over to Rome and go via that way.
Sir.
Alright, let's build some stuff and then we'll move on to the next turn. Not next turn. Next episode, I mean. Okay, I need growth happening here. Public order's under control. Population growth is going alright. Where is this? There's no corruption. Alright, go for it. Build that. Babylon's looking good as far as public order is concerned, but we could get it better. Okay, this region has issues. Just train one of those, that sorts it out. No, hang on, don't want that. Time to get rid of it. Almost a huge city. We're almost there. There's a bit of corruption, so I don't really want to build that. Though there's the only other thing that I can do to increase population growth is this. But since there's no trade here anyway, well, hardly any, it's actually not too bad. So I will build that. But you know, for massive trade cities, don't bother building those. Just wondering what to build here. I'd actually go with this because that'll increase trade. Mediolanum actually needs to grow now. The public order's under control. Okay, so at Tanais, build. You know, I don't think we'll be too bad off with a bit of population growth. I think it'll be fine. Gava Ugra. Okay, at least we've got this region under control now. The public order's much better. Culture penalty is not too bad. I mean, it still is bad, but it's getting under control. Build this. Now, out of curiosity, can you leave? What's wrong with the settlement? It's not too bad. In fact, if we built this, we could leave. But I'd prefer to build that first. And then after that's built, you can leave. Go find somewhere else to conquer. Good, we still got 65,000 left over, and I spent on whatever I felt like it. So our finances seem to be doing quite well. Don't bother building watchtowers out here, it's all shit land. And as long as the settlement's under control, who cares about the fucking trade? It's gonna be too expensive to try and maintain the trade routes there anyway. Alright then, with that we'll end the video there. So, situation's looking good, we've got 123 regions, our enemies are very weak. We've just got, I guess, the last little bit of fight left with the Sarmatians. which is why I really want to focus on these guys to here to thin them out as much as possible. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this one. So like and subscribe. Part 125, I think, is next. And don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.